African Safari Wildlife Park is a wild experience with over 800 exotic animals. Our drive-through safari features giraffes, zebras, deer, elk, alpacas, and even a white bison, all of which you can feed right from your vehicle. Walk on the wild side with a Zoo-It-All pass and feed kangaroos, porcupines, tortoises, and rabbits. Step into our aviary adventure and hand-feed budgies for a memorable experience. Check out our live educational shows or ride a camel. Create memories that will last a lifetime at the Ohio Safari Park, African Safari Wildlife Park in Port Clinton.
Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to another edition of the morning show right here on Main Street TV. And of course, Jennifer here to start off your morning with our good friend James Hamilton on this side of the camera. Can you believe it? And the crowd goes wild. Yeah. So what's up?
Well, the NBA Finals ended last night.
The probably most lackluster teams in the NBA Finals ever.
I don't know. I mean, Giannis Antetokounmpo is top 3 players in the league right now.
Milwaukee, really? Did
Milwaukee,
anyone even know Milwaukee had a team?
Well, I mean, yeah. They haven't won a championship in 50 years. Actually, probably closer to 70 now.
I mean, just saying. So,
hey,
therefore,
they've had some great players in Milwaukee. It's just been a while since they've had one.
Maybe they're all drunk.
I had no comment.
Isn't it Milwaukee where they make beer?
Yep. It's the Cream City.
Yeah, there you go.
They're
all drunk on horrible beer is the problem.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, it did end last night, and kind of an exciting game, I hear. I didn't see it, but I heard it was.
Well, I did not see it either.
Neither did anyone else.
To be fair, I wasn't that excited.
Because nobody cared.
But I was kind of pulling for the Suns a little bit. I would have been nice to see Chris Paul win a championship because he's on the latter end of his career, and Giannis is still going to have a lot of championship opportunities to come.
Gotcha.
But, hey, it wasn't New York and it wasn't Los Angeles.
True. That's true.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, Bron for a minute. Get off the TV.
Well,
that's a whole other story.
Well, I mean, Space Jam came out this week, too.
Well, that's true. He's back in the limelight.
He's in the limelight more so than the teams that are still in the playoffs. Can you imagine had he gone to the finals and won the title like the day Space Jam came out?
Oh, that would have just been too much. Oh, my God. As if he wouldn't have been more obnoxious than he already is.
Yeah. Did you watch Space Jam?
No, I did not.
It's real weird.
Is it?
Yeah, it's real weird.
I mean, I'm going to admit I've never seen the first one, so.
Well, it was kind of the generation after you, maybe.
I think that was a slam. I'm not sure.
Well, you would have been in college when it came out.
Would I?
Came out in 96.
Oh, yeah, I would have been in college.
Yeah.
Okay. Was it? I thought it was like way a long time ago.
Sure.
Shut up.
Sure. That was, 1996. How old were you in 1996, Jenna?
Shut up, Jenna.
I wasn't even thought about yet.
That is so true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, thought about yet. How old were you in 96?
9. So I was the perfect age for Space
Jam. Yeah, that would have definitely been your jam.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah, I could see that. No, so that Space Jam came out this week. That's exciting, though. I mean, really, for kids and whatever. So what's the whole premise of Space Jam?
Well, the premise of the first Space Jam is that aliens want to enslave the Looney Tunes, and they challenge them to a game of basketball for their freedom. And the Looney Tunes kidnap Michael Jordan.
Really? Make him play?
And make him play. The plot of the new Space Jam is LeBron James is a bad dad, and his son doesn't like him because LeBron is forcing him to play basketball, and the kid just wants to play video games. And they both get sucked into a computer where they have to play basketball with the Looney Tunes.
Okay. So different but the same.
Yeah. And the weirdest, funniest part about the new one is that in addition to the Looney Tunes, it also features pretty much every other Warner Brothers movie property. So, like, there's Batman. There's a bunch of characters from Game of Thrones.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. Oh, here comes Rick and Morty.
Oh, God.
So
That's just too much.
I think
It's a lot.
Yeah, I think when it comes out on video, you know, they always put like a review on the front. It's just gonna say in quotes, Space Jam. It's really too much.
It's just too much.
It really is. But I don't know. I found it delightfully weird.
Okay.
And really stupid.
Well, good.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, LeBron's
was
involved.
9.
It's always going to be too much.
Yeah.
Everything about him is too much.
I really want to know how much the shoes that he wears in the movie cost.
Are they cool?
I mean, yeah.
Are they Space Jammy?
Yeah, well, they're like the style of his like regular shoe line or whatever, but they're like this crazy like burnt orange color.
Oh.
Yeah. They're a lot more, I don't know, warmer than most of his shoes are.
I see.
But yeah.
Makes
But I
sense.
imagine they only made very limited, if any.
Probably.
Yeah.
Of course, he probably had it, you know, in his contract that he got to, you know, had to have a new pair of shoes for every minute that he was in the movie.
Well, yeah, the only ones I noticed are the ones that he wears in the game, but I'm sure he has on several cool pairs
other
of shoes.
different shoes throughout the day. Well, cool. So there's your Space Jam review. Don't know how we got on that subject, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We do have a special guest coming up here in a little bit.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Fancy will be here.
Hopefully. I should go check to make sure they're not standing outside real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Leave the door open so they know.
Hopefully they're not. No, we're joking about. No, Fancy will be here because I saw her downstairs already, and but our good friend Jess Kellie Adams will be here, and she came all the way from Nashville and will be performing tonight at the Jackson County Fair. So we look forward to having her here on the program in just a few, and of course, her cutie pie little doggy Fancy is here as well. And you got to meet her a while back, but that's very, very cool. And she is adorable. So there you go. See, Miss Jenna's here. Thank you for hanging out with us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
She's fresh off her Bowling Green State University orientation. So that was fun. We can't wait to hear about that. Hi, Fancy. Fancy is here. Yay, we're so excited. Is she happy to be here?
She's happy to be here.
She's happy to be here. Fancy is happy to be here. So very good. Okay, well, before we get on to anything else, so we figured out real quickly what the forecast that said hazy meant yesterday. If you happen to step outside, you probably saw the haze, and what they are saying is that air, kind of dusty looking air or thick looking air, is from actually a remnant of the California wildfires. It has traveled all the way across the country right here to our viewing area, and another day of that in the forecast. So you coming over now or later? What are we doing?
Now.
Okay. Well, come on over. We're going to do the weather. You ready for the weather, Jenna? Okay. While Jess comes over, we'll do the weather forecast. Come on over, sister. It doesn't matter. We are, so, okay, again, it says hazy, and we thought that they were all psycho yesterday, but now we understand exactly what they were talking about when they said hazy. All you have to do is step outside, take a look at the air, and it is, wow. And when I say look at the air, I mean, I just look around. It's crazy. But today is going to be a picture-perfect day for Jess to perform at the Jackson County Fair with those sunshine skies and highs around 84 degrees. For tonight, mostly clear, lows of 57. And then tomorrow, another picture-perfect day at the fair. My goodness, I can't believe it. Mostly sunny and highs around 82. And looks like sunshine all the way through to the beginning of your work week. So the Fair Board could not have literally ordered better weather.
I know. It's perfect.
Or was that you?
Yeah, well, Both of us.
Did you?
We're just
do
like, Lord, bring us some good weather, and here we are.
That's exactly
it
right.
happens.
That's right. Woohoo! So, welcome back to the program. We're so
thanks
happy
for
to have you back.
Thanks for having me back.
Yeah,
Last week was so fun.
It
or
was
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, whatever. What time flies when you're having fun, right?
Very true.
So, tonight is the night that you perform at the Jackson County Fair.
Yes, 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. I have a full band. That includes fiddle and keys. We love to get the crowd involved, singing along, dancing with us, and the band is just as guilty as I am when it comes to that. So it's going to be so fun. Come on out.
That's right. And, you know, you are so fortunate this year to be performing at the fair. And the reason I say that is they have done so many improvements to that area.
Yeah, that's what they were telling me.
Yes, the grandstand is redone, painted, new stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it is ready to rock.
I saw it last night, and it was gorgeous.
Yes.
I went to the rodeo. That was a blast.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you get to, you know, ride a bucking bronco or
I
anything?
wanted to.
I know.
But Mom was like, she laughed at me when I said that.
I so want to. I'll tell you what, girlfriend. You and I'll sneak off and we'll go find. I know.
Can you ride?
I know where they live.
OMG, let's go.
Yes.
Are you coming tonight?
I think I have to work,
Oh,
but
okay.
if not, it's a,
I put you on
it's
the
a
spot.
good possibility. So it happens when you have a restaurant.
I heard. I need to
Yeah.
go try it.
Yeah, I think you're. Are you coming over? Maybe. Okay, if you want to come, yes, we have arranged for you to perhaps maybe eat today. You get to eat today.
Yeah, I get to eat.
Woohoo!
You'll always find musicians. Like, if you have a little left on your plate and you're done, a musician will look over and be like, "Are you gonna finish that?" Because they never know
You
when
never
the next
know when
meal
you're
is
gonna eat.
be.
Well, and you know that's funny because restaurant servers are the same way.
Oh, for real?
Oh, because you never get to eat. You're feeding everyone else, but you never get to eat, right? So if there's a mistake in the kitchen and someone sits it down, you better look out because they are like vultures, man.
Oh man,
It's gone in like 1 second.
I could see that.
So I feel ya. So what's been going on since you were here last?
Well, I am getting ready for my release, which is July 30th.
Yes.
Of Saving Grace. I played it a couple weeks ago for you all. I'll play it again tonight or right now if that's okay with you.
Yes.
But yeah, that's being released on July 30th. So we're also getting ready for a music video to release later on in August. So stay tuned for that. And then, yeah, just getting really hyped for the Jackson County Fair.
That is so fun. And, you know, with all of this COVID madness, you know, you as many other performers, unfortunately, didn't get to do a lot last year. So
It was a tough year.
yeah. So you are ready to, literally, they are chomping at the bit, ready to rock.
We're ready to go.
Yeah. Look at her. Look how excited she is. It's so fun.
And it's like 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what time it is.
It's 9.
It's 8 a.m. in Tennessee. We'll go
Is
with
it?
that. Yeah, it's like an hour difference, which is weird.
That is weird. We're not that far away.
I know.
Just a few hours.
Yeah.
Weird. So let's talk for a minute about like logistics of, you know, traveling and whatever. And you said you're bringing your band.
Yes.
So how in the heck do you get, it's like herding cats. How do you get everybody here and moving in the right direction?
Exactly. So I don't have to do it. I like hire people in the band to take care of things.
Uh-huh.
So I have a band lead. He makes sure the band, like everybody knows their own parts. And then I also have tour manager.
Uh-huh.
So my fiddle player, she takes care of all the logistics. So she sent me the day sheets, what they call it, a day plan of how today is going to go for them.
Okay.
So they should have left by 6, and I was like, all right, remember, it's Eastern time, so you'll lose an hour, and...
Yeah.
So, yeah, they have, like, a whole day sheet, and they take care of it, so I can just sit here with you, be present, and not have to worry.
Hey, that's so cool.
They're such great people. They always take care of me. Even after shows, they'll put away my guitar for me so I can go out and talk to people, and... Yeah.
That is so awesome.
Yeah, they're great people.
Yeah. So So your song releases on
July 30th.
the 30th.
Mhm.
Okay. So then what happens then? Like, does it just hit the country music radio? You hope.
Oh,
I
that would
assume?
be great. Well, so since I'm an independent emerging artist,
Okay.
currently I have a press release that I'll send out to different press. A lot of the different blogs, like I don't know if y'all follow like The Boot or Taste of Country on Instagram or anything.
Okay.
But hoping that they'll publicize my
Uh-huh.
release. And then also I pitch myself to Spotify and Apple and everything. And hope that a playlist on there will pick it up as well.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Yeah. And then of
Yeah.
course, you know, playing my song on like your show or the radio station and just promoting it, having people stream it. Go
Sure.
stream!
Yes, listen to this song over and over again.
That's the best way to help an artist like me get a little recognition, start a buzz, is by the numbers and seeing how many streams you have, how many likes you have. Are people
There you
liking
go.
or are people engaging with your post and really seem to enjoy what you're putting out there and your music? So.
Well, and that's the thing, and we got to support this girl. Look at her; she's gorgeous, she's talented, she's fun. She's just a wonderful singer and artist, and we need to make sure that we support her. So the best way to do it is to listen to your music.
Yes, please, and come to the fair. Let's pack it out.
That's right.
I want the Jackson County Fair to be so proud and so happy that they brought me in tonight. So come on out, cheer us on, and we'll cheer you on, and let's just have a lot of fun.
Yeah, isn't that the whole point after the year that we all endured?
Yes, we
Let's
need to
have some
embrace
fun.
this.
Yes, absolutely. All right, so you're gonna sing us a song, or maybe two. I didn't put you. I might put you on the
Ooh.
spot again.
Oh, that sounds good.
Okay. Because that way, you know why? It's not that I don't love your music, but I also get to pet Fancy while you're singing.
She really does bring the people. It's not really me.
She does. But so let's for a minute, let's go to your new song you'll be releasing. You sang it here a few weeks ago, and it's just amazing. And we want to introduce you to it again if you missed it. And then maybe you can pick something else fun to play at the end of
I
your
think
segment.
I got a cool one in mind.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good. All right, we'll go for it, and I'm going to
All
go
right.
pet Fancy.
Okay.
All right.
This is Saving Grace. First time I met you, I had reservations, but that's all I knew. That hearts were made for breaking. You came in to love me and wouldn't let go. All it took was trusting, and now I know that you're my saving grace. You walked in my life at the perfect time and place. Now I know I'm gonna be okay. I feel safe, 'cause you're never far away. Taught me how to love me for always. You're my saving grace. Oh, I'll admit it. I couldn't trust a dreamer or want to cynic. Now I'm a believer. It took time to have faith to hear my heart. But once I saw the light, I felt that spark. You're my saving grace. Walked in my life at the perfect time and place. Now I know I'm gonna be okay. I feel safe, 'cause you're never far away. Taught me how to love me for always. You're my saving grace. You're my saving grace. Hopefully that's an approval bark.
She's either like, Mom, shut up, or that was awesome, Mom. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, normally at home she just sleeps while I play. I'm like, wow, rough crowd. Oh, you get it? Rough.
Rough. Pun intended. That's fantastic. Oh my gosh. So while we have you here, I thought I'd just ask you just a few questions about like the life of a performer, if you don't mind.
Yeah, it's a lot of hurry up and go. No, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
hurry up and wait.
And hurry up and wait. Yeah.
A lot of hurry up and wait. So there's a lot of time on your hands, but now with like social media and stuff, well, during that waiting period, you're constantly replying to comments or
Yeah.
posting, or you're trying to figure out how to make new content as well. So it's
Correct.
you as a performer, you're not just the performer or the songwriter, but you're also your own booking agent, your own content creator, your own social media manager, on top of making sure the band has everything that they need to move forward. And
Sure.
it's a lot of work, but you know, being able to play on stage and meet amazing people. Like last night, the Jackson County Fair took care of me. They like made me all this delicious, well, not just me, it was like the whole group, the whole camp. But it was like homemade mac and cheese and ham and green beans. Yes. So that's why I love doing this, is because I get to meet so many awesome people like you and sit here with you.
Yay! Thank you. No, this is totally our pleasure to have you here. So social media. Let's talk about social media for a minute, because no matter what business you're in now, or occupation or whatever, social media, if you're not doing it, you're missing the boat. And it has literally become, though, another full-time job.
Yeah.
And I know with having the restaurant, brewery, and all of that, I mean, it's just a constant, as you said, answering questions, comments, but also you got to be promoting all the time. And
Yeah.
you've got to, this content is, your content is very important.
I'm so sorry.
She agrees. She knows. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to keep up with all that. I don't think a lot of people understand that you have to do it.
Yeah. And a lot of the time comes from having to brainstorm just different ideas, and you have to get yourself in your listener's mind, in your viewer's mind of, okay, what would they like to see?
Right.
You know,
and sometimes, and it's really interesting, and the only way I can compare this is to say what people say, like at the restaurant, but you know, things that you don't think are interesting, people think are interesting.
Mhm.
Like, what is the day in the life of the person that trays up the food at the restaurant look like?
Yeah.
Or whatever. So what is the day in the life of Jess look like? And you know, it's funny, just the basic stuff that people really are interested in.
Yeah, and I'm like, how would they like that?
I know. Like, why do they care what I, sleep in, or
or
like
what
like
rotation I brush my teeth.
Yeah,
with. You know, that would actually be a really good TikTok, I bet. It's
For
like those little things, you know,
It
that,
would be.
that people. See, I have a really strict way of how I eat queso, and everybody keeps telling me I need to make a video on how I eat queso. So
Why do we not have queso here?
queso.
Who doesn't like queso? Okay, so now you got to explain it. You brought it up.
Okay, so when you dip your chip, you can twirl it, get as much as you want on your chip. That doesn't bother me. But when you bring that chip up for air, you can't scrape it on the side of the bowl, because that's wasteful. And you can't let it drip across the table, because that's wasteful too. So it's all on the wrist. You got to twirl it, and then you go. And you're most likely going to get it all over your face, because, well, I do. So I can't be the only one. And so then you can just boop, boop, yum.
Done. Drop the mic. That's it. Now you know.
Yeah. So if we ever go get queso, I
Girl.
might, and you start scraping it, I'll be like,
Does it like literally give you anxiety?
It does. It does. My heart starts pounding. And this one time, there's like a group of us, and this guy, he just kept going like chip after chip and just scraping and dripping and everything. I'm like, first off, save some for the rest of us. and then he was wasting it on top of.
Oh no, you can't waste some good queso.
No. Do you guys serve queso?
We do. So we definitely do at the brewery. We have spinach and artichoke dip at the restaurant.
Oh.
And we also have beer cheese at the restaurant.
Oh, I love beer cheese.
Yeah, and we have a giant pretzel.
Stop.
It's called the pretzel party.
Oh my god.
It's a party and it's a pretzel.
Oh, it sounds like a party.
Oh, dude, you have no idea. So it's like this big giant pretzel with our house-made beer cheese, and then we pickle vegetables. So it has that on it, and pepperoni, and Gouda cheese, and honey mustard.
No.
Yeah, it's a party on a plate. It's so fun.
I'm excited.
Girl.
I can't wait.
Yes. We'll hook you up.
I'm speechless. Like, I'm drooling a little bit. Where do we do it? Where am I?
That is so fun. So, okay, let's talk for a minute about, you grew up in Northern Ohio, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, so what happens when a girl starts singing and decides, makes that decision? How do you make that decision that you're going to pack it up and move to Nashville? I mean, that takes some guts, girl.
In high school, I played in a cover band. They were like 35-year-old men, and I was 17. And my weekends were spent going around Ohio, mostly like the northwest of Ohio, playing shows.
Okay.
And I just absolutely loved it. I learned a lot of stuff on the road with them.
Probably more than you probably needed to know.
I was like, what's that?
You probably learned a bit about the ways of the world, which is good.
It is good.
And probably a lot too much.
It was,
But that's
yeah,
okay.
it was a great experience.
Yeah.
So, but I just absolutely loved that. And I was like, well, all right, how do I get to Tennessee? Mom said, well, you can't go unless you go to college. So I ended up going to Belmont, and all my professors there, they were in the music business. Dwayne O'Brien from Little Texas.
Mhm.
God bless Texas.
Yeah.
He was my professor, and I got to meet with him once a week, just him and I, and get mentored.
Wow.
And everybody always says you don't get into the music industry to make money. You have to really love it, because it's a dog world. No, it's
Oh God, it has to be tough.
it's tough because you make most of your money playing shows and selling merch. So 2020, when we didn't have that, it was rough. Thankfully, Mom lets me live at home with her, so that was good. But I'm happy to be back out in 2021.
Yeah, absolutely. And it is tough. And yeah, you probably picked the craziest time ever to start to try to reach out and start a career in this stuff, because pandemics happen never.
Yeah. What?
Surprise!
believe
You're
that?
trying to start your career during a global pandemic. Awesome. Hey, listen, just as some local folks here started businesses and whatever, and the donut shop down the road, Nicole and Brandon, I kept telling them, I'm like, guys, if you can start this during this pandemic, like you're solid, man. Just keep on going. And that's, I guess, the advice I would give to everybody else too, because you just got to keep going.
Yeah.
But so you got to Nashville, and so then what do? Do you start just playing different places, or how do you get out there and about and get seen?
First, you just kind of start networking. You go to different shows. You try and meet who books for those shows, and sometimes you don't get booked right away, but if you just keep going and going, hopefully eventually they'll be like, yeah, let's put you on the bill. And I ran merch for an artist for a long time. I went on the road with her. Her name is Erin Enderlin. She wrote Last Call by Lane Womack, You Don't Know Jack, Luke Bryan, and then Monday Morning Church. The list goes on and on.
Sure.
And it was just so great to be able to shadow her and see how she handles her business. And she runs all of her own merch still to this day. And so even when I get opportunities like that to just see people's work ethic and how hard they work and what I need to be doing. So yeah, I do all that myself as well. And that's a lot of my daily. Get in the studio, write music.
That's awesome.
Find good co-writes. We always say that you can write with just anybody, but it is kind of like a marriage. You have to have that chemistry in the writing room.
Yeah.
And you have to be able to, like if I bring an idea to the room, they need to be able to be on my same wavelength and vice versa to finish the song and make it the best that it can be. And so, so also writing with as many people as you can to figure out who those writers are that
totally makes sense.
you write the best, your
Who you
best
mesh
songs
well with.
Yeah, who you mesh well with.
Well, and certain people bring out the best in you.
Yeah.
And, you know, you just have to find those people and who inspire you.
Yeah.
So your muse, if you will.
Exactly.
Yeah. So where do you get inspiration for your songs? Just real life stuff? Or like, are you driving down the road and see like corn in the field and you're like, I think I'm going to write a song about corn in the field.
Well, you know, it's from a lot of my own life experiences. I'm a very literal writer, so they are my own stories. And but then also though, somebody commented on my post the other day, and I forget exactly what he said. I have it written down, so I didn't lose it. But he said something. I was like, oh, that would be a really cool song idea. So sometimes it even happens like that, where somebody will say something, and I'll be like, all right.
That little phrase just sparked an interest. Yeah.
Yeah.
An idea.
Yeah. Or, you know, you'll be getting coffee with somebody and they'll say, they'll be venting or something, and then they'll say just this one thing, and in my mind I'm like, what'd you say? I really like that. Are you busy later this afternoon? Can you cancel your plans?
Can we expound upon that just a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's so cool.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's just such a fascinating industry to me. And, you know, where do, I have her here, so I just won't let her go because I just have all these questions.
I love this.
Okay, good. No, it's so fun to talk to somebody that's actually out there living it and doing it. And I think that's amazing. But where do, like, these reality shows fit into, like, making or breaking a singer?
Ooh.
Is that just another avenue of someone to get into? Or, I mean, is it a must? You have to get on American Idol or The Voice or something? Or, you know, I guess I was just curious about that.
I know a few people that are in Nashville now who were on The Voice or American Idol, and they are doing their thing. They're killing it, and they were able to get great exposure off of those shows.
Sure.
And but also what's really great is you don't have to always.
Yeah.
You know,
like, that's not going to make or break you, right? Like, I mean,
no.
it could
everybody,
help, I guess. Or...
Everybody has their own journey and their own purpose, you know, for their life. And I don't know what that looks like for me, but what I do know is sitting here with you and playing the Jackson County Fair tonight and meeting new people at every single show. That's what feels right to me.
Sure.
And I just kind of go off of that gut and hope that eventually it'll start making me money. Where I can do this full time.
Yeah.
And you know, be able to say, yes, I can play music full time. I can meet new people and don't ever have to quit, because like this is where I'm happiest, and I don't want it to stop.
Right. You know, and that's kind of the point, you know, and you said it a while back, you don't become an artist to make money. That's not what it is.
You have to love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It has to become your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in a good way.
It's great. I wouldn't change this for the world.
See, there you go. So you got to come out and support this girl.
Come on, it's gonna be fun.
Yes, you're gonna have a blast. So, let's see. What else did you want to maybe tell our viewers that they may not know about you? What? Okay, tell us something wild about you
Something
that
wild about
people
me?
don't know. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm from a ton of different places. So my family's from Eastern Kentucky, and
Mhm.
then my grandpa moved up to Portsmouth, which we talked about,
Yeah.
and then I was born in Texas, but then raised just north of. I grew up just north of Cincinnati, but I always say I've been raised in Findlay
Okay.
because that's where all my family is. So I'm like, yeah, I grew up north of Cincinnati, but I was raised in Findlay.
You're kind of like a little gypsy.
I know. But also though, I smell everything. So if I'm at a Mexican restaurant, I love Mexican food. I smell things, so I'll like take the tortilla, and then I might eat it. I don't know.
That's awesome. So if you see her sniffing you, don't worry about it.
It's just
She
it's
smells
just a
everything
part
and
of it.
everybody.
Yeah. But I wrote a song actually. So would you say, Jackson, is it like the Appalachian Mountains? Because I saw Appalachia Real Estate.
Yeah, I definitely think we're in the heart of Appalach, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, and I often joke here on the program because, you know, the media in Ohio has decided that Ohio stops at I-70, you know, in Columbus.
Yes.
And like anything south of that doesn't exist in Ohio.
Oh.
So I always laugh because I'm like, yeah, we hillbillies down here in Appalach. That isn't really in Ohio, but we are in Ohio, but no one knows we're in Ohio. So yeah, I would definitely say we're Appalachians.
Okay. So do you own the word hillbilly then? Like, are you proud of that?
Oh yes.
Good. My grandpa was. So he worked
Absolutely.
He worked in the factory at Cooper Tire, and that was his nickname, and he loved it. And now my aunt Jerry on the other hand, she did not like it. She was ready, she was like, what? You know what I mean? And I'm like,
Them's fighting words.
yeah. But I have hillbilly blood, and I am extremely proud of that. So I was wondering what your thoughts were too.
Yeah, no, I think that it's become a kind of an inside joke, and I think I embrace hillbilly more, or Appalachia more, because I feel like it's shoving it up the rear end of the snotty, no offense, Northern Ohioans that don't think that we exist down here.
You exist in my heart.
Thank you, girl. Because I think that our people are, down here in Southern Ohio are awesome. And, if there's one thing that I have learned by having the restaurant and whatever is that we get, we're at the crossroads of Route 32, Route 35, and Route 93. So we have 3 major highways intersecting right here in Jackson. And so we get a ton of travelers that just pull off the highway. They're hungry.
Yeah.
They stop, or they grab a hotel room. Then they come in to eat, whatever. And the common theme, and I am so proud of this, that I hear every day of my life is people here are so nice.
Yes.
They're so nice. And
Yes.
I'm just like, yeah, we are.
Yeah.
You pass someone on the street in New York City or even in Columbus.
Will they give the shirts
or
off
whatever.
their back for
No, and they won't even. You say hi to them, and they look at you like you're gonna rob them.
I want to know. I've never been.
But no, down here it's you pass someone on the street, and it's like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
And that's just the way that it is, and I feel like you understand that.
That's how my grandpa raised me. So
see. She's a little Appalachian girl at heart, too.
I am. And I actually wrote a song about it. So my grandpa's family moved up to Portsmouth for job opportunities.
Or Portsmouth, if you are from Appalach.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Well, if you're a hillbilly, you do. Portsmouth.
Portsmouth?
Yeah, and Arnton.
I like that. I'm going to start using that.
Yeah.
But every time, though, and then he, of course, moved north.
Sure.
Remember why he did. But anyways, every time we crossed the Ohio River into Kentucky, we'd always have to roll our windows down and say, smell that fresh Kentucky air. And so I wrote a song about it. It's called Fresh Kentucky Air.
That's so good. Are you
Yeah.
gonna play that for us?
If you have time for a second song.
Absolutely, girlfriend. I
Okay.
think that's, and then I can pet Fancy some more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you sing that song, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about what people can expect to see tonight.
Awesome.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Blue skies in my eyes, roll the windows down, I'm almost there. I can feel that freedom coming, taking off these burdens that I wear. My heart is beating easy as I turn off down that road. I feel a smile coming, 'cause I know I'm almost home. Fresh Kentucky air holds memories I've been needing, where the old me's only cares were all about me leaving, where my heart takes time to clear my mind, get back to me dreaming it's all there. In that fresh Kentucky air. One day I turned around and realized I lost myself somehow. Always hell-bent on standing out, never down to fit in with the crowd. I always thought my world couldn't be shaken, and if it were, yeah, I could take it. But right now, my soul is aching, I need some healing. Fresh Kentucky air holds memories I've been needing, where the old me's only cares were all about me leaving, where my heart takes time to clear my mind, get back to me dreaming it's all there. In that fresh Kentucky air. The grass turned out greener on the other side, but I still hop that fence every chance to feel alive. Fresh Kentucky air holds memories I've been needing, where the old me's only cares were all about me leaving, where my heart takes time to clear my mind, get back to me dreaming it's all there. In that fresh Kentucky air.
That's so pretty.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I can tell that's so heartfelt for you.
Yeah, my grandpa was always very proud. They didn't have they didn't have any money. They had holes in their shoes, holes in the floorboards of their home, and they even found a few snakes in their bed every once in a while.
Oh no.
But even though they didn't have much money, he was always just so proud
Yes.
of his roots.
Yep.
And I am too.
I love that, and I can tell in your music.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm getting emotional. Why?
I know, that's good, because that's what we do here.
That's right.
I have family members that call me Oprah because I get people all wound up.
Oh, you really just make them feel so homey and welcome. Like, there's a camera. I wouldn't even know.
We're just chatting, girl. We're just chatting. So, all right. So what can people expect to see at the Jackson County Fair tonight? Because, you write a lot of your own songs, and they are amazing. But I know that you also do a few covers along the way.
Yeah.
And some party sing-along stuff.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
So that's so good.
We have Brooks and Dunn, Johnny Cash, Loretta Lynn, Dolly Parton, Miranda
What?
Lambert, Little Big Town. Who am I missing? Sarah Evans, Deanna Carter. And then, yes, I throw in a few of my own as well. But it's 2 hours of all the crowd favorites. And I've been doing this for 10 years. And so I've been able to see what songs do the crowd know and love and start singing and dancing along to, and what are they like, really,
Like, you may like that one, but we don't.
Yeah. So, and I cater my show to the crowd, and it's just a really good time. If you like my Facebook or Instagram right now, you have till the fair, of course. But if you like my Instagram or Facebook, I'll give you a free pair of sunglasses. So Jess Kellie Adams, Kellie.
Very good. That's so exciting.
Yeah, so come to the fair.
That's right. And, the cool thing about the Jackson County Fair is that one price gets you in. It gets you the grandstand entertainment, also gets you rides, gets you all of that fun stuff.
$10.
The
It's a
junior
steal.
fair. That's right. And let's see, the junior fair today is, what day is this? Wednesday?
Yes.
Oh, and today is the cattle show. So you're talking about all day long of the steers, the little dairy beef feeders. Are you an animal? I know you're an animal lover, but
Yeah, well,
you have to get down to the barns and check out the little ones. They're so cute.
I did. The Wilson family took me around the whole fair.
Aw.
And showed me all the animals, and the goat showing was yesterday.
Yes.
And that was so stinking cute. And
They're
the
adorable.
rides, they have all the rides you could possibly want, all the food vendors you could possibly want, and then of course music at 7:30.
That's right. And there's another act, an opening act, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What's his name one more time?
Preston Daly
Preston Daly.
Okay.
from Londonderry.
And Preston's from Londonderry. So he's sort of local.
Yeah.
And that's exciting.
Yes. So come out and see him beforehand.
Yeah. That's
Support
awesome.
local music.
And that's the whole thing. Listen, we've all been locked up in our houses for a year and a half now.
It's kind
And
of fun.
if there's one thing that one misses a lot is seeing local music.
Yeah.
And live music.
Mhm.
Both.
Mhm.
So get out. Don't say you don't have something to do tonight, because you do. And this lovely lady is going to be performing. She's going to be rocking your world.
Rock on.
So, yeah. No, we do have a few minutes left. What's one do to take care of their mind, body, and spirit when you're having to perform that way? Like, it's physically excruciating. I mean, really, it is. Like, how do you keep care of your voice, and keep yourself healthy and not, run down and all of that?
Yeah. Well, so there's this thing for the boys, cup and straw, which I forgot my cup and straw this morning, and I can feel it, y'all.
Cup and straw.
Yeah, it's a cup and straw exercise. So you'll do vocal warm-ups through your straw into a cup with like a little bit of water in it, so you're blowing bubbles. And I don't know how it's magical, let me tell you. But
I've never heard of this.
It opens up just the positioning of your mouth to be able to sing, like, just to make your voice soar. And that's SOAR, like a bird, not like
Soar, like SORE.
I didn't know how to spell
I
the
love
other
you
way.
for a reason. I knew it. Because my mind would have totally gone there too.
Yeah. So that's one way. And also, I've actually been told, try running and singing a song all the way through, and that'll get you really show ready. Yeah.
That seems to me like that would just do the opposite.
Oh, it's awful, but it works. Like, you have great stamina.
Fancy, you want to be on the show?
She wants
Well,
to
you
be
can
on
let her go.
TV.
She's fine. Fancy, you come over and you see me. Hi. I know. She's so precious. There she
Yo,
is.
here's Fancy. Look at the camera. All right, we'll teach her where the camera
There you
is.
are.
There we
Right
go.
There.
She's like, which one? There's 3. No.
She is so sweet.
Thank
She's a
you.
cutie pie. Just a little spoiled.
Oh, yeah, just a
You want to go
little.
see your mama?
Oh
Oh,
gosh.
okay, there you go.
Well, yeah. So we got Fancy November of 2019,
Okay.
and this is her first time.
What kind of dog is she?
She's a golden doodle.
A golden doodle. Okay.
Yeah, and this is our first time really since the beginning of July, like bringing her on the road with us.
Yeah.
And it's been tough. We're still trying to figure it out. We might have to just wait until we're able to get like an RV or something.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, she can just stay right here.
Oh, okay, all right.
I just love her. She's so sweet. But no, okay, so back to the running. Okay, who was the idiot that told you to run and sing a song at the same time is what I want to know. That seems like just a horrible idea.
Oh, it's tough. It's tough.
All right, you
No,
want to?
she's
Here you go.
a vocal coach out in LA. I had the opportunity of working with her for 3 hours, and she was saying, great. She also is the voice coach for the American Idol contestants,
Okay,
and so she has
that's
them
amazing.
do that. I'm assuming she didn't tell me that, but I'm assuming she has them maybe running and singing at the same time. And I've tried it. It works great. But then 2020 hit, and so I'm still working back up, but
It would. I feel like you would get out of shape of performing.
yeah. Yeah, you do, but you just get through it.
But I'm going to tell you what, you are rested up and ready to rock tonight.
Heck
and,
yeah.
And the band is rested up and ready to rock, and that is amazing.
It's normally it's after the show where you're like, woo, I'm ready for bed. But during the show, you have all that adrenaline going.
Yeah.
You just kind of just pound through it. And
Yeah. So do you ever forget words to songs?
no. But that's because, well, maybe sometimes. Actually, yes, I do. And sometimes I'll stumble over words. I'm like, no. Well, maybe. Yes.
Did that
yes.
just happen?
It did. It did on July 4th. But when I was younger, I would always forget words. And so I'm always terrified of that. So I'm always working really hard to make sure I know the words backwards and forwards in my sleep.
Yeah.
And and so I sang Suds in the Bucket. Come on out, here's Suds.
Yeah.
And on July 4th, I was like, all the biddies in the biddies beauty shop. But you just kind of laugh it off. And I saw Reba stumble on words once, and I was like,
yes.
Reba stumbles. Okay, we're all human. We are all human.
And it's not the stumbling part, it's how you recover from it that makes you awesome.
Again, it's making the crowd, be like, laugh with the crowd. Be like, you heard it. I know you did.
Yep.
So did I.
Yeah.
We're going to laugh together.
We're going to laugh with you, not at you.
Oh, yeah. I hope it's with them.
Girl, you got it. No, this is so fun. And I appreciate the fact that you have taken all the time out of your morning to spend with us because, not too many people would do that.
Oh, well, thanks for having me.
I feel like, can you be an honorary, cable channel 15-onian?
I don't know what honorary means, but yeah.
Well, that just means that
I get to come back?
Yeah.
Yay,
anytime.
of course.
Yeah.
I would love that.
You can be an honorary hillbilly with the rest of us.
Yes. I'm finally accepted into the hillbilly family.
We might start our own hillbilly hall of fame down here.
Wait, is that for real?
I don't know. It should be.
Oh, I'm down.
Is anyone up for it? Yep.
Seriously, my grandma, she has all, like, my grandpa's, my grandma Ethel, she has, like, her picture and all this stuff, and we don't want to get rid of it, so we need to get a museum or something.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
All us important hillbillies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it. So how did you, while you're here, I've got like 3 minutes left, so I figure I'll just talk to you.
Yeah.
Because this is fun.
This is fun.
So playing the guitar, is it like, because there's one thing to play the guitar, and then there's another thing to sing while you're playing the guitar. And that's a whole other step, or 5 above just playing the guitar.
Yeah.
So do you start just learning how to play the guitar and then going from there?
When it comes to learning songs, I'll learn the guitar part first with the original recording. And then once I'm like, oh, okay, I can keep up with them, especially on songs like Rocky Top. You know, that's like, it's a pretty fast song.
It's so fast, yeah.
And so I'll first start, especially with songs like that, I'll start off with the guitar until I feel comfortable, and then I'll find my own key, and then I might take it a little slower for myself at first, and then start speeding it up to the original speed.
Gotcha.
But even like the band, we're adding in a few songs that I won't be playing guitar on, but for me to get comfortable with the lyrics and stuff, I will learn the song on guitar first.
Gotcha.
Makes
sense.
Before playing it with the band, even if I won't be playing.
It's an inside secret.
Yeah, because I don't know what it is, but that's what helps me remember lyrics.
Yeah.
Is being able to play.
Because I think it's muscle memory, and it just gets to the point where you just do, you don't think.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Like, again, at the restaurant, don't move a stack of plates because I can't find, like you just grab and you just do.
Yeah.
So, yeah, same thing, right?
Exactly.
Not except for you're way more talented.
No, I don't know. I've worked in the restaurant business and I couldn't keep up, so we all have our own skills.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun. So, all right, so where will you be heading next after the fair?
Oh, Knox County. I'll be heading up north.
Okay.
A few more radio stuff, and then I'll be playing in Missouri, and then a few more shows in Ohio and Alabama and Texas. Yeah, we got a full schedule. Shooting a music video, releasing music. It's packed, and I love it.
That's so great. That's so much fun.
Yeah.
We're so happy for you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So when you do a music video, do you have say in it, or do you hire someone to come up with the video, or how does that work?
I have a lot of say in it.
That's good.
And I want to.
Yeah.
So this guy, he was referred by a friend of mine, and I told him my idea, and he was like, all right, I love it. So he went out and scoped location, and he's of course going to tweak it because he's the brains behind that creative side of things.
That's what he does.
That's what he does. Yeah. And so he found me this like big patch of land. It's a farm, but there's like woods and then a big field. And so for Saving Grace, it's about just kind of like keep walking through the darkness and just have faith that soon you're gonna see the light.
Yeah.
And so I believe that's kind of how the music video is gonna go.
Nice.
Where I'll come out into this field and be like, this is why, all the anxiety and all the worry that's why you just keep pushing through that, and you just keep having faith and trust that everything will work out.
I love that.
Yeah.
Go, girl.
So, and hopefully that's where, life will take all of us, is to a big patch of field and
that makes
big
you
patch of land.
happy and feel free and
yeah. That's the goal, right?
Absolutely. Yes, it is. It is. Well, Jess, it's been so much fun spending the morning with you and your family.
Same.
Yeah, for sure. And
Nancy finally calmed down.
yes. Oh, she's tired now. She performed. Now she's tired.
Yeah. She needs to learn when the camera's on her. When
She's like, I heard my name. I'm back up.
No, but thank you, Jennifer, so much for having me.
Of course. And maybe we'll see you here in a little bit.
I would love that.
Yeah, very, very good. All right, well, we do have to get out of here for the day. Make sure that you please get in your car. If you haven't gone to the fair, or if you have gone to the fair, tonight is an awesome night to go to the fair and see Jess perform tonight.
In Preston Daily.
And you are going to you're just going to have fun.
Yes, it's going to be a blast. All of our favorite country songs being sang tonight, from like the 80s all the way up till current. Like I do Carly Pierce as well, and Maren Morris, can't forget Miranda Lambert.
No.
So come on out. A lot of our favorites, including some of my own originals. Hopefully they become your favorite as well. And I'd love to just meet everybody here in Jackson County.
That's right, because we're a friendly group of hillbillies down
That's
here.
right. We're probably related, so let's see.
Right.
Let's see where we're related.
I love that. That's God. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. Well, have a great day, everyone. Get out to the fair tonight and see some great live entertainment. And we will be back here tomorrow and have some more fun. So thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.